So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 28 out of that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This is reeled in by Jackson. And he's taken down at the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Working quickly here. Going to the ground again on first. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Wideout's getting involved in the ground game. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market gate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
This time it's a passing play. It's a Denver touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. In the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Man in motion here. Here's 2nd and 14. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I've not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
from the gun on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge next time the ball comes his way.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Second and 13. Finds a seam down the middle. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos pull that in front further, 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing a 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Broncos get set to take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down on the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 31. He gets takes this one in Nakua. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Able to find Achane. Juke the defender. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Handoff now to the receiver. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 20-zip lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 21-zip already. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. That's the end of our first quarter. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Fred Warner.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to the air here. Forced out to his right. Throwing deep down the near side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He's on the move. He can run it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Here's Achane running right. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, and they go right back to it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Broncos were running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. Patterson able to connect on the point after. And the Broncos grow their lead yet again. Here's Patterson now to kick this away.